Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to midnight at my house. It is almost midnight here. Both of my children are in bed. I was doing something downstairs and I'm just not tired, so I figured I would come up here and film a look for you guys. I have my Diet Dr. Pepper and my stuff is everywhere. It is a disaster. But nevertheless, we are going to film a look tonight. I am not 100% sure on what I'm going to do or what I'm going to film. I almost kind of want to do like a glitter lid because I'm feeling bougie. But I figured that I would just talk to you guys about what has been going on in my life and just do my makeup, and hopefully I remember to mention all the products that I use. If you guys are new here, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe, hit the little bell, like, share, tell your friends, join in the chaos. So without further ado, I am going to pin my hair back because I have yet to get it cut, and we'll go ahead and get started. So both of my kids are sick. The baby has had pneumonia like for about 2 weeks now. And my oldest will be 5 in 2 weeks, and she woke up at like 2 o'clock in the morning last night throwing up and has been throwing up all day. She threw up all night long, like every 30-45 minutes, and then has been throwing up all day today as well. A lot of you do not know her, but if you do know her, then you know that she is like 90 to nothing all day long, and she has literally probably gotten out of the bed like 5 times all day long, and 3 of those times were to puke in the toilet. So she is really not feeling that great, which is one of the reasons why I waited so late to film, because I didn't want to come up here as soon as they went to sleep because I wasn't sure if she would wake up. I wasn't sure how she would sleep, but it is like 11:40 something now, so I'm pretty sure she's done for the night. I just primed my face with the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I've talked about this before. This is a really, really good dupe for the Benefit POREfessional. The POREfessional is like $30–$35, and this one is $6, and you can get it at the dollar store, so, you know. For foundation tonight, I'm actually going to try out a foundation that I actually got in an Ipsy bag a few months ago, and it's from Pure Lease, and this is their BB Tinted Moisturizer. It says it's a moist cream for a natural looking coverage, a flawless finish. I have not tried this as a foundation, so we are going to try it out and see how it does. That should be fine. We'll see. Let's see what happens. I'm using my Morphe 439. My sleeves are serious. So we're going to go ahead and work this in. So what else has been going on in my life? Absolutely nothing. I honestly did not get anything done today. I didn't even attempt to get anything done because I knew that between the baby coughing, because she's been throwing up like at night, like she'll wake up in the middle of the night, like because she had pneumonia. We ended up having to take her to the ER, and so she will, after she goes to sleep, she'll wake up in the middle of the night and throw up. It's like mucus that is like settled in her chest or in her throat, and she'll like gag herself coughing, and she will end up throwing up. So between her coughing and making sure that she doesn't throw up on everything, and my oldest not feeling well, I did not even attempt to do anything today. I literally, because I was up all night last night, whenever the baby went to sleep, my oldest went and laid down, and her and I both took a nap. I woke up and she was still sleeping, and it was like 11:30, so we did not even attempt to do anything today. So, and you know what? That's totally fine. My kids are sick. They don't feel well, and I'm not gonna sit there and act like I'm even worried about my house getting clean, because I'm not. Okay, so I really like this foundation. It says that it's a tinted cream, so I guess it would be more of like a tinted moisturizer rather than a foundation, but it covered up nicely. You guys know that my cheeks are really red. It covered it up really nicely. I'm a little bit more oily than I like after I put on my foundation, but obviously powder and concealer and all that will go over top. So again, this is the Pure Lease BB Tinted Moist Cream. I really like it. This would be something that I would probably go for like an everyday, like going to work or going to the grocery store type. So this is really, really good for that. Okay, so for concealer, you guys know I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Shade Fair Neutral. I have yet to find anything that is as full coverage as the Shape Tape. I have not found anything that I like I like this concealer. So my husband works all weekend, so it's just me and the little kitties all weekend long. Me and them and their sickness. This past week at work was hellacious. I work for a pediatric dentist and it was just chaos. Like, they were everywhere. They wouldn't quit coming. And, you know, it was just such... My legs were killing me. My back was killing me by the end of each day. And I was like, you know what? This weekend, I am chilling. I am chilling this weekend. I am not worried about, you know, doing laundry. I'm not worried about this. I'm not worried about that. And then, of course, both of my kids, you know, I knew the baby wasn't feeling 100%, but now Kara isn't feeling well. And so there goes my relaxing weekend. After I do my foundation and my concealer, I have just recently started spraying my Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Illuminating Fixing Spray on my face about every other step. So I will do my primer, foundation, concealer, spray, and then I will do my bronzer and blush and contour, spray. I feel like that if you spray every couple of steps, then it really just locks everything in, and by the end, you're just like, you are ready to face the wind. I don't even know why I just did that step for you guys tonight, because it's 12 o'clock and I'm not going anywhere. I never go anywhere. The tag on my shirt is like making my back itch. Oh, that feels good. I'm not really going to worry about contouring tonight just because I'm going to go ahead and bronze. You guys know I'm going to bronze with this. You're probably tired of seeing this. Oh God, I just have to smell it. Excuse me. You guys are probably really tired of seeing me use this. I actually am on the hunt for new bronzers. I have 2 in my cart on Ulta.com. I'm about to make an Ulta purchase, so you guys will be seeing a haul pretty soon. But for tonight, we're going with the old school. Bronze up my cheeks, around my temple. I love this foundation, by the way. Just putting that out there. I said that it made it look a little oily. It does make it look more oily, but it's not so oily to where you're like, ugh, like you just worked out, or, you know, your face is just oily. It gives like a nice, dewy, natural oil. Does that make sense? We are going to set under our eyes. I am actually going to use my Urban Decay tapered brush right here to set... Need to clean my brushes. I'm using my Coty Airspun Translucent Powder, which is my favorite powder for setting under my eyes. It leaves your eyes looking very natural. It doesn't change the color under your eyes. It doesn't give you a really white cast. It doesn't do anything crazy to your pores. It's just a really, really good powder, and it smells really good. It smells like really, really clean, so, you know, I kind of like that. Under my eyes and the rest of my face is set, and we're going to move right along to blush. I haven't used this blush in a while. This is actually from e.l.f., and this is in the shade Candid Coral. It is the most beautiful pinky, corally, nudie blush ever, and the pigment is amazing. I have so loved this blush ever since I got it. You guys know I've talked about it before. I'm using my Luxie 660, and I am just going to go ahead and, oh, I love this blush. So I'm just going to pat this on right here. You guys know I do not really care for a really, really bright pink blush. I don't honestly care for a pink blush at all. I like a more nude, corally, like a burnt nude. Does that make sense? Basically, I do not care for pink cheeks. I have them naturally, so I don't care for them. But this is more of just a nice corally, nudie, peachy. Anyway, I like it. Okay, guys, we're going to move right along to brows, and I'm actually going to use, this is from Physicians Formula. This is the Feather Brow Fiber and Highlighter Duo. There's fibers on one end, and there is a little highlighting stick on the other end. I'll go ahead and swatch this for you guys so you can see. There's a little, it's right there. I have used this before on my channel, but I have not used it since then. Since then, I've actually been using this Bella Pierre Stay Put Brow Gel in the shade Licorice, and I love it. But for tonight, I'm going to use this Feather Brow Duo. The pops out like a wand like that, and they're little tiny fibers, and you just brush through your brows and it's supposed to stick. So we are going to do that real fast and see what happens. I'm going to start on the inner. Normally I edit out doing my brows, but I just want to show you guys because I'm not used to using this product. And it's little fibers, so you would think that it would actually fill in all of your little areas, like the bald areas of your brow. And it does. You guys can see such a difference in the color and the thickness, and I like that. And this is super easy. You don't have to worry about coloring in, you know. I'm not the best at coloring in my brows. I've said it before, and I will, unless I just miraculously figure it out one day, I will continue to say it. I am not the best person to do my brows. I'm not the best at it. See, I already messed up. Okay, so now that those fibers are on, I'm actually going to go in with the e.l.f. This is actually their, this is a wax pencil for your brows, and it just makes your hairs stay in place. They don't go anywhere. They don't fly away. They don't move around. You don't have to worry about your crazy brow hairs. Every now and then my brow hairs will go ham, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm actually going to go over my brows with this wax pencil to make sure that they stay in place. If you know anything about makeup, you know how scary you look before you do your eyeshadow when you just have your foundation and brows on. I put my foundation on and I just put my brows on and I look in the mirror and I'm like, ugh! And I'm going to prime my eyes with my Blend Mineral Cosmetics. This is canceling out all the discoloration like we've talked about before. I'm having to figure some things out with my channel. I know that I'm going to have to start filming with my Nikon because I need to be able to zoom you guys in really, really close so you can see exactly what I'm doing. I also am planning on doing more parenting / lifestyle type videos. Whenever I started this channel, I wanted it to basically be the core of it to be about makeup, but there are a lot of things, other video ideas that people are giving me that I really, really like. I want to incorporate some parenting videos. I want to incorporate some lifestyle videos, some hauls, some, not just makeup. I don't want it to just be for those girls that wear makeup. I want it to be for a more broader audience. So there will be a whole lot more content coming up. Now that I've primed my eyes, I'm going to set them, and this is the Morphe 350 palette, and I'm just going to go into this, the lightest shade right here on the top left, and I'm going to go right over that. And setting this is going to make the blending a whole lot easier later on. And you guys, this is one of the only shades I use to set my eye primer, and I just right now hit pan. That makes me sad. Okay, I do not think I've used this palette on my channel yet. If I have, I'm so sorry, but I do not believe I have. I ordered this palette on ColourPop website. This is their Golden State of Mind eyeshadow palette. I ordered it on their website. I got it in the mail, and I thought it was really pretty, but I was a little disappointed. I guess I bought it, you know, really, really fast out of impulse and did not really pay attention to the, I paid attention to the shade colors, but not if there were any mattes, if you could create an entire eye look with this one palette. And you can't. Every single shade in this palette is a shimmer. Every single shade. You have the pinks, you have like more of a coral, you have your browns, your purple. This is like a holographic duochrome type situation. I'll swatch it for you right there. And the pigment, if you look at that, the pigment is not that great. You guys know, if you don't know, ColourPop is a very, very affordable brand. These colors are beautiful. The colors are beautiful. This red one right here is gorgeous. They are very dry, very, very chunky. You can see the chunks on my finger. I was just really, really sad with how they turned out. I wish there was a little bit more pigment, and I wish that they had thrown some mattes in here. So I have yet to do like a dark purple golden eye, and I think that that's what I'm gonna go for tonight. If you guys are not into like purple, that's totally fine. Just you may not like this. Or, you know what, I used to not even think about wearing some of the colors that I wear now, so maybe this will be a great time for you to branch out and try something new. So for this look, I'm actually using the 35F palette from Morphe, and this is it right here. It has tons of purples and golds. It has, this whole bottom row is matte. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous palette. Okay, so we are going to take this slow and steady. I have never, ever really done a full-on dark purple smoky eye, so that is, we're learning together. So I'm going to go into this third shade right here. It's like a terracotta, I think that's what that is. And we're going to use this as our transition shade. So we're going to go ahead and start buffing that in from the outer corner in. Okay, so this shade is a beautiful transition shade. Beautiful transition shade. So we're going to do the exact same thing to this eye over here. So after I start filming on my Nikon, which I really, really want to do, and I don't know if I've told you guys this before or not, I have my Nikon downstairs. The only reason why I have not started filming on it is because I do not have the editing software on my laptop yet to be able to edit the videos on my laptop. Right now, I'm having to edit them a different way, and I don't have the right editing software on my laptop. I am about to start saving up to get a MacBook so that I can get the Final Cut Pro, because that is the editing software that I really, really want. But for now, I do not have a MacBook. I have a Windows, and leave a comment down below if you guys have a editing software that I can download on my Windows laptop. I know that somebody said something about, oh gosh, what was it? Windows Movie Maker or something like that. I can't remember the name of the editing software, but leave a comment down below if you guys have Windows, or if you have an editing software that I can download on my Windows so that I can start using my Nikon, because I really, really cannot wait to zoom you guys in. That way you can see exactly what I'm doing up close. That way it's probably a whole lot easier for you guys to know what I'm doing. Now that my transition shade is on, I've made it a little bit darker than I normally would, just because we are going to go in with much darker colors. I'm going to go in with my Morphe 433 brush. I'm going to go into this purple shade right here. It is a lighter shimmery purple. It's really, really pretty. And I'm going to start on the outer V, and I'm just going to buff this in. I have a feeling I'm really, really going to like this look tonight. Not because I've never done purple before, but because it's midnight. And any time I film this late and have to take it off immediately, it always looks amazing. I'm counting on this look to look absolutely amazing, because nobody besides you guys are going to see me. Do the exact same thing to the other eye. Start buffing that in. I was kind of not forced to start trying different shades, or, you know, shades I have never tried before, but I bought all of these Morphe palettes, and a lot of them have these like little fun colors in them, like blue and purple and orange, and I really want to start using them. You know, whenever summer rolls around, whenever it's not 35 degrees, I want to start using, you know, like my reds and oranges and blues, really bright summery colors, because I really, really like them. Right now, apparently, I'm still in October because I like the dark eyes. I can't help it. Go back in with the brush that I used for my transition shade, and I'm just going to make sure that everything is blended really, really nicely. You guys may not know this already, but sometimes using your finger for shimmer shades are just best. I try to avoid using my fingers to apply anything to my face, but whenever you're going in with shimmers like I'm going to be going into, it's so much easier, and it's so much more pigmented whenever you go in with your finger rather than a brush. Of course, you can spray a flat brush and spray it with your Fix Plus or your illuminating fixing spray, whatever you have, and it will give you some pigment, absolutely. But I have found, and I have seen, that by using your finger you get way more payoff than you do whenever you use a brush. So I am actually going to go into this really, really shimmery gold, bright gold right here, and I am really excited to put this on my lid. I have never, ever put this on my lid before. It is So pretty. I'm just going to pack this right there on my lid. I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other eye. Okay, so I packed the gold on my lid with my finger. What I did not mention is sometimes whenever you're laying a color on top of your lid, if you want the color to pop even more, you can actually lay a concealer on top of your lid and then put that color on top. I did not do that tonight just because I want to actually add some glitter on top of this instead of just leave it like this. But you can do that and you can get even more of a pigment by using that approach. I am actually going to take my Stila glitter, and this is in the shade Kitten Karma, and I am going to put this on my lid right over that gold. If you have not used Stila glitters, you are missing out. You guys, these glitters are the most beautiful glitters I have ever used. I like my NYX Glitter Brilliance, like the loose glitter. I really like them, but they can be messy. They do get everywhere. It is a little bit harder to use just because it is a loose glitter, so it's going to get everywhere. But this one is in a little tube like this, and you just paint it on, and it is so easy, and it is so beautiful, and it does not move. It does not crease. I love them. They are on Ulta.com. You can also get them, I believe, at Sephora. They are $24 for one, and they are gorgeous. Okay, so now that my glitter is on my lid, I'm actually going right back into that palette that I was using before, and I'm going to tap into this black just a little bit. Literally just the tip. Right there, just a little bit. I'm going to tap it off, and I am actually just going to pack this right on the outer V of my eye, just to give it a little bit more dimension right there. This is going to give it more of that smoky effect like we were talking about. So I'm going to do the same thing to this eye. Just pack it on and then begin swiping forward. I love that I sat down and had no idea what I was going to film, and then I ended up doing something completely out of my comfort zone, something I would never do. I like that. Okay, I'm going to take this little pointed tapered brush from Emax Designs, and I'm going to go right in to that first transition shade. And I am actually going to buff this on my lower lash line. Okay, and now I'm going to go right back in to this purple right here. And I'm going to just put this right on the outer of my lower lash line. Buffing those colors into your lower lash line are just going to give you an even more intense smoky look. For liner today, I'm going to be using my Ciate London Fierce Flicks Felt Tip Liner. And I am going to line my eyes, and I will be right back. Okay, so my eyeliner is on, and now I'm going to do my mascara, and I'm going to use this CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume Mascara. I got this at Walmart. It was like $6. Super, super affordable, and so I'm going to pop this on my lashes. Okay, so if you're putting falsies on, whenever you go to put mascara on your top lashes, you do not want to overcoat your lashes because it will make it harder to get the lashes on. So I am going to be applying false lashes tonight just for fun, and I will be applying my lashes with the Duo Dark Tone Adhesive. Okay guys, so now that my lashes are on, I'm going to go ahead and do a coat of mascara on my bottom lash line, and I will be right back. Okay guys, for highlighter today, I'm going in with the Mega Cushion Highlighter by Wet n Wild. I have used this on my channel before, and it was really, really good, surprisingly. That is it right there. And I am actually going to use my e.l.f. highlighting brush, and I'm just going to dip right in and go right in on my cheeks. As you can see, it is a very, very subtle but very beautiful highlight. Okay, so now that we're highlighted, we're going to move right along to lips. I'm going to line my lips using the Ulta Beauty Lip Liner in the shade Pom Pom. And I'm actually going to be using a new color today. I have not tried this color yet. And this is from Wet n Wild as well. This is their Mega Slicks Lip Gloss. And this is in the shade Wine and Dined. It is a really, really pretty mauve-y purple. And we are going to try this out tonight. I don't know. I think this is a really, really pretty color, but I'm actually going to lighten it up a little bit with my Lorac Ultra Ego Lip Gloss in the shade Angel. Then I'm going to spray my entire face with my Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Illuminating Fixing Spray. Okay guys, well that is it for this late night get ready with me. I hope you guys enjoyed something different. I feel like the only thing that I would change about this entire look would be my lips. I feel like the color turned more into like a brighter Barbie pink rather than the dark mauve. Yeah, that's definitely a different color. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys like this look. You can head on over to my Instagram to get a more up close look on this eye look. And make sure that you guys subscribe and like, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.